Okay, so here we are switching gears and we're going to go to section 8.3, and 8.3 is polynomials and factoring. So we're going to just write a quick review on polynomials. So when it comes to polynomials, remember how to write a polynomial in standard form. So let's say we have something that looks 4x squared minus 5x to the 7th minus 2 plus 3x. This is a polynomial, but it's not in standard form. To be in standard form, you have to the exponents have to go in descending order. So in standard form, it would be negative 5x to the 7th plus 4x squared plus 3x minus 2. This polynomial is of degree 7, and the leading coefficient is negative 5. So the leading coefficient is the coefficient of the term with the highest exponent, okay? So the next one, let's say you have 4 minus 9x squared. So in standard form, negative 9x squared plus 4, degree 2, leading coefficient, negative 9. Okay, so in this case, so let's say you just have a number. So we say, what is the standard form? The standard form, you could write this as 8, or you could write this as 8x to the 0. This is degree 0, and the leading coefficient is just 8. Okay, so when it comes to operations with polynomials, okay? Operations with polynomials. The operations that we are going to focus on right now are addition and subtraction. Okay? So addition of polynomials. And so let's say you have 5x cubed minus 7x squared minus 3 plus x cubed plus 2x squared minus x plus 8. So the key right here is combining like terms of anything that has the same exponent. So for example, right? So I have 5x to the third. So these are like terms. This and these are like terms. And let me do orange. This one, I said orange. So this one and this one are like terms. You can do this two ways. You can combine this vertically. So if I said, you know what, the first like terms are 5x cubed plus x cubed plus, I have a plus sign here, so everything is plus. It doesn't change the operation in any way. So the next one is negative 7x squared plus 2x squared plus, I just have to go in order, the negative x plus negative 3 plus 8. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to combine this. So 5x cubed plus x cubed is 6x cubed. Negative 7x squared plus 2x is negative 5x squared. So I'm going to write negative 5x squared minus x, because plus minus is minus, plus 5. And after you combine like terms, that's what you have. You could have also done this in, so we did this in a horizontal approach, actually, not vertical, it's a horizontal approach. If we want to do this vertically, what you could do is you could just like line up the value. So 5x cubed minus 7x squared. I just have to note that I'm going to leave a space because this one doesn't have a term with x to the first. So I'm just going to leave a blank space right there, and then minus 3. And I can just line up the other terms. The other terms right here have x cubed, so I'm going to line it up. So I have x cubed plus 2x squared minus x, and then I have plus 8. So when I add them, I can add this vertically, and I can say, okay, 5x cubed plus x cubed is 6x cubed. Negative 7x squared plus 2x is negative 5x squared. And then 0 minus x is just minus x. And then negative 3 plus 8 is plus 5. And notice that we still get the same result, okay? So this is addition of polynomials. Where you have to be careful is with subtraction. Polynomials. And you have to be careful because of the sign. So what I recommend, so let's say you have 7x to the 4th minus x squared minus 4x plus 2 minus, notice they have a minus, and that's going to affect this because that minus sign is distributed to everything that comes after that's in the parentheses. So negative 3x to the 4th minus 4x squared plus 3x. So 2 ways. If you want to do this the horizontal approach, same thing, okay? So just remember that you have 7x to the 4th. Remember, minus, this sign gets distributed, okay? Minus 3x to the 4th, right? These like terms. Then next, you have x squared. So you have this term and this term. But remember that you have a minus sign. So this one you have, I'm going to write, plus negative x squared minus, right, this is the minus sign from right here, minus negative 4x squared plus negative 4x minus 3x, and then plus just 2 because the second polynomial doesn't have any integers. So now I'm going to say, okay, 7x cubed, 7x to the 4th minus 3x to the 4th is 4x to the 4th. Now here I have negative x squared plus 4x squared. That gives me positive 3x squared. So plus 3x squared. The next one I have negative 4x minus 3x. That's negative 7x. So minus 7x plus 2. Okay. So be careful. So sometimes what people do is whenever they have a subtraction of polynomials, they say, you know what, I'm going to change this into addition instead of subtraction. So to do that, you have to distribute the sign. So it becomes negative 3x to the 4th plus 4x squared minus 3x. And then you treat it as addition. So you could do that too. If you wanted to do this in terms of a vertical addition, subtraction, so 7x to the 4th minus x squared minus 4x plus 2 minus, line them up, 3x to the 4th minus 4x squared plus 3x. Okay, and this is 0. But remember that you're saying 7x squared, so you use the minus sign. So 7x squared minus 3x to the 4th is 4x to the 4th. Then you say negative x squared. So the way that I wish I had a pointer for this one, but you're basically saying minus x squared minus, negative x squared minus negative 4x squared, right? So that is going to be negative. So it's going to be a plus, so it's going to be negative x squared plus 4x squared. So it's going to be plus 3x squared. Then you have negative 4x minus 3x, that's negative 7x. And then you have 2 minus 0 is just 2. You get the same result. So those are a couple of problems on how to add and subtract polynomials. If you have any questions, please let me know.